What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ICNV Drivers Edition. I wanted to drop a quick video today to talk about the Corvette market. It's picking up a little steam in the marketplace again, and people are talking about it. So let's address it. Let's talk about what's going on with the supply chain shortages, what options have been removed so far, and how is this moving forward going forward. So let's go. Alright, let's dive right back into this. Before we get started, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Join the ICNV Drivers Edition community. Hit the like button to break that YouTube algorithm. That way we can get more videos out and get it shared and so forth. Let's grow the channel. Let's grow it together. But jumping right into this whole Corvette situation. The auto show has hit Chicago, so I'm going out to take a look at the Z06. I can't wait to see it in person, see how I truly feel, give you my expressions and feelings on it, and let you know what my thoughts are going forward with the Z06. But for this moment, let's talk about the Corvette C8 market. One of the things that's going on, which is picking up a lot of traction, is they're saying that the bubble has bursted and the Corvette marketplace is coming down. Honestly, like I said before, and I think if you watch a couple of my videos before, you've heard me say the Corvette marketplace itself hasn't crashed, just the bubble has burst on the 1LTs. For some odd reason, 1LTs were selling for like 40 grand above MSRP, while the 2LTs and 3LTs were averaging about 25,000 above MSRP.
2 miles, take exit.
With that being said, you're now starting to see the 1LTs drop down to about 25 grand above MSRP, which to me is now causing people to say, oh, the prices are coming down, the bubbles has busted and so forth. In some aspects, you are right. The bubble has busted on the 1LT. So the 1LTs are now starting to move in the high 80s, low 90s, which I know some people like, that's a $60,000 car. But truthfully, most people didn't just go out and buy the $60,000 car. They might have added the Z51 package and a couple other options, which technically brought the car closer to 70 grand.
There's a speed trap ahead.
So when you see the cars, say for 67 grand going for 87,000 now, I think it's the lowest I've actually seen advertised, but most of them are like 89 now or 91 or 92,000. They're still going for about 20 to 25,000 above MSRP. To me, the whole sweet spot in this Corvette over MSRP marketplace is about 15 grand above MSRP. So in my belief is if you get your car for 10 grand above MSRP or 15 grand above MSRP, anything lower than those two figures, you're winning. So keep that in mind. Now, also addressing this 2022 Corvette C8, what's starting to happen, and this has even been mentioned by Rick Conti and a couple of other YouTubers, is that several options have now started to be affected by the supply chain. The rear parking assist is still being installed inside the C8. At this point, it's not functional because they're running into chip shortages, which is preventing it from syncing into the system of the car. So you still getting that rear camera, but you're not getting the rear parking assist aids, which to me is a definite loss. But it's one of those things that they say maybe in Q4, but they will retrofit back onto the car once the parts come in. So it's not like the car won't ever have it. It's more so the fact that you're just going to be waiting for the parts to come in to install it. The carbon fiber high wing has been removed from ordering options for the Corvette C8. So what does that mean to you? That means that if you had previously submitted an order for the carbon fiber high wing. I've even been told some regular high wings are not being installed. So the high wing option has technically been removed from the base Corvette C8, which means there's not enough parts to install them, which to some people is starting to become, I'm not going to say a deal breaker, but it's leaving a lot of customers mad. Some are like, okay, whatever, because they're going to install it later. But at this point, you're just starting to see that the supply chain issues are starting to be a fact, which leads people to be concerned about the Z06, because when you say the carbon fiber option has become the deleted option, all these Z06s, especially the Z07 high performance track package with the carbon fiber wheels, is all built around carbon fiber, which makes some people concerned that the carbon fiber option won't exist. Which is making some people feel like the carbon fiber option won't be there when they go to order their Z06. Now, the cars are being built. The high wing, or the Z51 package with the high wing, or how you want to look at it, the holes are being built into the car. They're just being told customers that they will be installed at a later date. I know some people have concerns about that, talking about it's a rust issue or water getting there and so forth. I think at this point in time, if you take delivery of your car, there should be stickers that come on it. Hopefully they don't pull them off. I would say leave those on, or find your own little source of covering up the holes if you're that concerned. But enjoy the car, which a lot of people are starting to do. Another option that has been removed from the C8 right now is the engine appearance package, and it doesn't look like that one's coming back anytime soon. And I know that's another hit, because there were people that put in orders that got coupes, and to me, if you built the coupe, that was one of the main purposes, was to show off the engine. So most people that built the coupe model got some form of an engine appearance package to show off the engine. It only makes sense, right? Well, now you can't get that. And then again, the big push with this Z06 is the hand-built engine, and especially the carbon fiber option they showed for the engine bay to show the engine. So I hear people rumbling now and talking about, hey, I may not see a carbon fiber engine appearance package when it comes time to get my engine on my Z06, when it comes time to place my order. And honestly, it has me kind of concerned too. Not so much that I'm going to get an engine appearance package on a Z06. If you know me, you know I'm going with a drop top on the Z06. That's just how I have to do it. But to me, it's becoming a concern, because I still want that carbon fiber inside center console. That to me was like the whole enchilada that made me say, okay, I may have to step my game up to the Z06. So we have several supply chain constraints that is now starting to affect the Corvette marketplace. And of course, with these supply chain issues in place, what is it doing to the marketplace? Like I said before, the 1LT is slowly starting to come down in value, but the other versions, the 2LT and the 3LT, especially the 3LT, is standing strong, which is starting to see that I think the balance out is hitting more. I still see ads for Corvettes 20 to 30 grand above their base MSRP, but more so now than any, I see 15 to 22,000 above MSRP, which, like I told you people before, to me 15,000 is the sweet point. So if you could get one less than 15,000, I suggest you do. What also is starting to concern me, and I'll just be upfront with you, is when it comes to the Z06, I feel like part of the reason they got rid of the engine appearance package for the base C8 is because they're trying to conserve all the carbon fiber they have now to at least release these packages they talked about with the Z06. Because remember, they have carbon fiber steering wheels, they have carbon fiber center console. But the one key trigger too is, which I'm actually surprised, it probably will change for the 2024 model, at least we can hope. But as of right now, they're saying the only way to get the center console with carbon fiber and a couple of the carbon fiber options is to go to a 3LT on the Z06. So that's telling me that the supply chain issues are really a problem. And for you to get these options that most of us love or fell in love with when we saw the Z06 reveal, is you're going to have to pay a pretty penny. And so a lot of the people that thought they were going to do, as I heard when they first started building their cars with the Corvette builder online, was I want a 2LT and I'm going to get the carbon fiber. Well, that's out the question. I think if I'm not mistaken, I remember, can't think his name, but he wanted a 2LT and so forth. Well, that option's not going to be there, because to get all the carbon fiber, and he was saying he wanted carbon fiber, you got to go 3LT, which to me, a lot of people, now I'm going to say this again, a lot of people weren't ready to step up to a 3LT on a Z06. So I would like to know in the comments, now hearing that the only way you can get the carbon fiber, at least for 2023, if you get an early allocation, is to go 3LT, how many people are still actually committed to getting all the carbon fiber they experienced or witnessed during the Z06 reveal if you have to go to a 3LT? Let me know. But before we finish this video off, I want to say one last thing. I told people earlier in the year that for the 2022 model, there was it was released information they were trying to get to 25,000 units. Where we are in mid-February, we're at 14,000 units. I don't know if we're going to get there, because there has been a lot of quality holes and other issues going on. They shifted some of the production around for those people that had higher build options. They were kind of pushing you off because of supply chain constraints and issues, that we may not even get to the 25,000 units for 2022. So that's something else to be concerned about if you really care. But if you're looking for a base C8, it doesn't really matter, because there will be a 2023 launch of the base C8. But I'm promising you right now, that 2023 model will not get anywhere near 20,000 units. So we're going to have to see how the Z06 marketplace and the regular C8 marketplace unfold as time goes forward. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. ICNV Drivers Edition. Please don't forget to hit the like or the subscribe button. Check out the website, www.icnvde.com. Get yourself a nice hoodie, some apparel. Help support the channel, help us grow. Share the video, share the information. I'm just giving you all the insight I have, the information we have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. See you in these streets. Peace.